Hi, Martin McGrath from Financial Leadership here, and I want to say happy new financial year. It's July, now is the time to do some planning for the year ahead. So I want to do a bit of a video of some series of things that I want you to think about to get the best result for this next financial year ahead. There's a few videos, but today I want to talk about goals and setting some financial goals. We're in July, now's the time we should be really setting some goals for these next 12 months. And the way I want you to do that is as follows. Figure out what are some things you want to achieve in this next 12 months. Is it paying off that credit card? Is it putting some extra money into super? Is it buying that extra piece of furniture? Maybe planning a trip? Figure out what those goals are and write them down. If we don't write things down, we're often not going to achieve them. So that's kind of where we want to get to. How we do that, one of the things I always encourage everybody to do, it's something that I do personally, and I think that anyone who does it gets a better result, is to have your own little personal financial position. Accountants might call it a balance sheet. What that looks like is there's two sections where we list, the first section is our assets. We list down what are our assets. So an asset is anything you own. So that could be your house, any bank accounts, super, investments, anything like that, car, furniture, all that kind of stuff. What are our assets? What are they basically as of now? The other side is your liabilities. That is what you owe. That might be your home loan, credit card, tax bills, finance that you've got that you're paying off, car loans, all that kind of stuff. What that will show us is everything we own, everything we owe, and effectively what is our net financial position. If we sold up everything, turned into cash, paid off all our debts, where do we sit? Now the number by itself is not so significant. I'm not worried about what that number is. Does it need to be a certain figure? All that kind of stuff doesn't matter. But what I encourage people to do is to track that every year. What was it a year ago? What was it the year before? Maybe where we want to be next year. Ideally, that will show you this might be the first year you start it, save it somewhere, put a reminder in, come back the next year and do the same thing. Hopefully what that shows over time is that maybe our assets are going up, house value is going up, savings are going up, super is going up. Ideally, our liabilities are going down. We're paying some money off, all that kind of stuff. Therefore, our net position is increasing over time. There's no magic number we need to get to, but what we want to make sure is that the path we're on is heading in an upward directory. If you've done that for a few years, or you go back and do it, because often you can download some old statements. If you kind of see, well, we haven't really gone everything for a few years, what that means is you're kind of treading water. It's okay, but we want to make sure we can do some things to make some changes around that. So I always think that financial position is the perfect starting point. Man, that's where often we might get some goals. Okay, well that credit card just kind of always been that balance. Let's this next 12 months really pay that off. What I normally kind of encourage people to do is to set some goals around super, where do we want that balance to be? Savings, where do we want those balances to be up? And typically debt, might be home loan, might be credit card, where do we want to get that balance down? But always want to include something fun in there. So if that's upgrading a piece of furniture, is that buying new toys, is it taking a trip, make that part of your goals as well. And this is the perfect time to do it because maybe, hopefully, you might be getting a tax refund back soon. And that's the perfect thing to use to start to really boost this. You might get back $500, $1,000, $2,000, whatever that figure is, factor that into your goals. Often people just spend it or splurge it, and it's not really what they want to do. Make sure that's used towards your goals. Hopefully that helps. Feel free to share your goals with me. We've just done this exercise with myself and my wife for this next 12 months ahead. We're excited about where we're going. Talk soon.